So here we've found a particle in our uninfected culture that is exactly the same size, exactly the same shape, with the same protein inclusion. We also found in the bottom picture is an oval shaped particle. Here we have the proteins pointed out. If you look at the top, here is what the CDC considered to be a measles virus. So if we just describe it, it's oval in shape. It has this coating around the outside. They label this kind of lighter gray matrix in it. And then they have a viral membrane. And then they have dotted sporadically around them these protein inclusions, the dots of proteins. And if we were to describe this particle found in our culture, the uninfected culture, it would be oval roughly in shape. It has sporadic dots of proteins in it. It has this lighter colored matrix and a coating around the outside. Here is the bar chart that I've cut and pasted into it to show that it's roughly about half the size of that 500 nanometer size. So it's about 250 nanometers top to tail. And if we look, here's what the CDC claim to be a size of the measles virus, 120 to 250 nanometers in diameter. So here we have a large version of something that is exactly the same size, exactly the same shape, exactly the same protein inclusions, exactly the same matrix and covering as a measles virus within a culture that cannot possibly contain a virus. Here, if we look at the bottom, is a roughly round, I would describe it as an egg-shaped, fried egg shape. So we have a nucleated protein, a single dark nucleated patch with a roughly spherical particle. Here you can see at the bottom the bar chart, so you can fit about 5 top end to end across that bar chart, which would say that it's approximately 100 nanometers in diameter. Here on the top, we have the CDC version of what they call HIV. So if we just briefly describe it, all of these are considered HIV. So from this particle here to the particles, they're roughly circular shape, but some of them are slightly deformed. But their defining features are this nucleated protein, a single nucleated protein that looks again like a kind of fried egg shape. This distinct viral membrane on the outside, and then a slightly lighter colored matrix. Here we have a particle that is exactly the same shape, exactly the same size, exactly the same nucleated proteins that are found in an uninfected culture.
Thanks for watching this video on our YouTube channel. If you want to listen to the full episode, you can do by subscribing to the Radical Health Rebel podcast using the QR code on the screen. Or if you, like me, you prefer to watch the full episode, you can subscribe to our Substack using the QR code on the screen right now.